How many times do I have to tell you I have a boyfriend?
Well, you look like the kind of girl that could use two.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and life comes at you fast. Like, I don't think I've ever done a life comes at you fast themed video, but I figured today, being Monday, being the day after my birthday, I thought, why not spice it up a little bit? And for a while, there was this meme going around of the woman who's dating 4 guys and is pregnant, and it was stunning and brave. Much of the progressive media, I don't really, they worshipped this woman. So I don't know. Obviously, we all have a lot of spare time right now. So I figured, why not dig around on the internet and see what the weirdos are up to? And apparently it's stunning and brave to date 4 men. A polyamorous woman has vowed never to go back to monogamy after finding love in 4 separate men. Now, you may notice that BTV, who originally ran this story, if I remember correctly, has privated the video. They have taken the video down. Why could that have been? We're going to have to discover it together in Jacksonville. 20-year-old Tori Ojeda, Ojeda? I don't know how to pronounce it exactly, resides with 3 of her 4 partners. What did the 4th partner, why doesn't he live there? She met one of her partners, Mark, who is 18, in high school, then got in a relationship with Travis, 23. 2 months later, their love began 3 years ago, and since has introduced her engagement to Travis in July. Then she also found love in their long-term mutual friend, Ethan, and Christopher. Despite being in an open relationship, Tori is currently the only one who has multiple romantic partners. Oh, okay. So they're free. So I'm oh my God.
Is it done then? Do they belong to me?
Okay. And again, by the way, if you look, whatever, consenting adults do in their free time, fine. Okay. Totally fine. Now, dividing time and figuring out schedules between all 5 people and making sure everyone feels included is kind of difficult. I'd like to not be the only woman in the relationship. That would definitely be nice. Okay. They have all their own bedrooms, but her partners swap in and out of her bed each night, making sure that each of them gets an equal turn in spending the night with Tori.
My husband is a gangbang organizer.
On the issue of jealousy, Ethan said, there are a couple of healthy ways to deal with it. Primarily, just talking to each other. Interesting, Ethan would have such a take. I think you know what's coming. But what's this all? No. I just want to keep it. I want to paint the picture. I want to paint the picture of these people. I don't really know what. Her and Chris were a bit dicey at first. There were a lot more jealousy, and they'll openly admit that. The same goes for Mark, because he never interacted with them. 7 months ago, Tori found out that she was pregnant with a baby girl, whom they will welcome into their unconventional family in February. Chris is the biological father. We just know that because of timing, and when the approximate conception date was. Tori explained. Based off the approximate conception date, we had been on vacation, so it was only us. But as far as I can guess, socially, we're all raising this baby together, so everyone's dad. I'm sure the courts will see it the same. We're all very, very excited to be raising a baby together. And when asked how he feels about sharing the responsibilities of being a father, Chris definitely said it's definitely interesting. I grew up with the idea of, one dad and one mom, but there is a lot of support between us dads, and it's something we can all tag team. Like your wife. Okay. All right. We always joke about the idea of getting stacked in an endless loop, as if go ask your dad. Stack? Are you a Magic player? Despite their enthusiasm to raise a child, as 5, Some members of the respective families are yet to come around the relationship and the pregnancy news. Tori said, most of my friends know my partners and they love us, and they think we're cute and such. My family is kind of quiet about their disapproval. Polyamory is definitely an uncommon thing. A lot of people have grown up in monogamy culture.
I don't know, Flanders. Having 2 wives could have its advantages. Chop, chop, dig, dig, chop, chop, dig, dig.
Well, whatever. Stunning and brave. Get to the point, Jeremy, right? Well, here is a picture of the happy couple. Look how happy they all are. This guy's got his black fingernails. He's got a Spare Wars shirt. This guy definitely doesn't look like he's up to no good. And this guy totally looks happy. It's like they said smile, and this is what everyone did. Look at that's not a smile. This guy, I'm just saying that probably a cool dude, but this is not a great photo of him. How did it all turn out? Oopsie doopsie poopsie. First of all, notice the green hair. Just saying if they thought that this was stunning and brave. It might be green for whatever reason. Now, let's see. Which one could it be? He has the same look in his mugshot as he does in this photo. That's the same dude, right? Well, it's not him, and it's not him. I don't think it's him. Yeah, there he is. Same look. Interesting. We're a totally happy couple, and I'm happy to be sharing this woman with 3 other dudes. It's so awesome. Also, I'm now in jail for pummeling my 5-week-old baby. Oh, there he is. Okay, can confirm that it is him. Ethan is his name, is charged with just horrendous things. A 22-year-old Westside Jacksonville man told the officer, quote, he needed to tell the truth on March 17th, according to his report. While much of the report about Ethan Bishop's charge has been redacted, one line is not. Quote, he stated he believed he heard a pop during the occurrence, the officer wrote in the report. 5-week-old girl's grandmother gave more details in an email to the Times Unit, saying the baby suffered a broken leg, arm, ribs, and skull fractures. Quote, I'm so distraught that words cannot describe, the grandmother said. Oh, the horror of all this. I'm so overwhelmed. The baby is expected to recover. And then, all these outlets that were writing endless articles about how stunning and brave and how cool and powerful it is didn't seem to cover this. However, the post-millennial did. Polyamorous man lauded by progressive media, charged with terrible, terrible, terrible actions. A 5-week-old baby was hospitalized in Florida recently after the father led to multiple brain bleeds, broken lungs, injuries to her lungs, and ribs. It was determined that the child was attacked on 3 separate occasions. Tori Ojeda, or Jetta, the child's mother, had reported her partner previously to the Florida Department of Children and Families, saying that he told her he had squeezed the baby.
It was necessary.
Necessary? Have you seen? Children. Little children.
Squeezed. In late 2019, the world was introduced to her and her 4 partners. They lived together in Jacksonville, Florida, where they took turns swapping in and out every night. Each of the men considered her hub of the relationship, and each man was the spokes. Tori's the hub, and we are spokes on a giant wheel. One of the men said in an episode of Love Don't Judge. Ojeda, or Heda, met each of the men over the years, and in December she revealed to the world that she was pregnant. Her longest-term partner, Travis, who she has known since elementary school, is not the father. You are not the father!
You are not the father.
Chris, who is the most recent of the addition, is the father. I'm sure that went over well. While the men are not romantic with each other, she notes she would not mind if any of her partners picked up another romantic connection. I don't believe you, but that's just, hey, maybe I'm wrong. They're all more than welcome to have another partner if they so choose. Let's see. I don't like their odds. I don't like their odds. Like, at all. They probably know that, too, if they're willing to share this. Sorry, I digress. When the men were asked about how they experienced jealousy in the relationship, the collective answer was a lot of the time. She and the men spoke in December about the prospect of raising and adding a sixth person to their 5-person family. We're all raising the baby together, so everyone's dad. Aw. They even joked about the prospect of endless ask your dad jokes. The woman's mother was horrified to hear about the granddaughter's broken leg, arm, and skull fractures in reports. He admitted to doing this to the infant and to hearing a pop while he did so. He is now in jail, and the child is expected to make a full recovery. Interesting. Now, I'm told that, or I found several pieces of information here in this follow-up post. He was getting frustrated due to his inability to get any sleep while babysitting. You had 4 dads and 1 mom, and it was too much for you. I'm sure there wasn't anything else going on there. I'm sure. So stunning. Much brave. Now, this isn't to say, hey, look, adults can do whatever they want. This kind of stuff happens in monogamous relationships too. Just funny. Just curious to see how this all ended. And I'm glad the baby's going to be okay. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.